Yo, alright guys, so we're killing it with these daily uploads for you guys. Posted like 3 videos or 2 videos last week. Not enough, but kept them consistent. I didn't post Sunday just because I didn't want to and wanted to get caught up on videos. So I want my head on videos, which I already was, but keep some more head. Right now, I'm back at the shop working on the Accord. This is the old IAC that was on the Accord. I actually went and bought a brand new one. So it's expensive, but it is what it is. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's right there. I didn't record it just because I left my camera at home because I woke up late this morning for work and kind of rushed out. Forgot my camera and my laptop, but my girl just brought it to me. So yeah, I got that installed. Got my laptop plugged in to charge a little bit. And then I'm just going to go through it a little bit more, make sure everything's good, vacuum lines, stuff like that. I want to top off some cooling because when I took the IAC off, fluid leaked out. So, yeah. So that's what we're going to do now. So I'm going to check the coolant, top it off if it needs it, which I'm sure it will. Bleed the system out. Hopefully no more revving issue. I'm hoping that's my problem, even though it is deleted in the tune, but I guess if it still has a bad IAC or something, it will leak. I don't know. Or it'll act up, you know. So yeah, let's get to work. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and plug in this battery. Yeah. Soon, guys, I promise we're gonna get a battery for it. But for now, that works. So get in here, grab the laptop. Ooh, wow, wow. I need this cable. Plug this in. Turn on the key. Alright. I need to see. Alright, so I got it working. I'm in the logs, or in the parameters. As far as I know, IAC is disabled, which is what should be, because obviously the car's converted. Minimum idle should be idling at 850 RPMs. Fuel injectors, 1000 cc, all that's good. Boost cut should be 14 pounds. Boost cut's at 14 pounds. VTEC is now enabled because we've got the stock rockers in it. Map sensor, the 4-bar map, and then his scale and everything that he built for it. Fuel trim, I believe, is where we got to go now. I don't know any of this. I'm just going through stuff. Go ahead and start it up and see what happens. I don't get it. It's got a brand new IAC. Where's it at? Change the idle to 900 and upload that. I don't know why it's still doing that. Alright, so I'm sure you guys saw that. I know the audio was probably crap, but there's a vacuum leak between that intake manifold. Again, that was gone. Like, we put a new gasket on. Like, right here's the old one that was in there that was blown out, and we replaced it with a new one and tightened it down. I don't know why it's doing that again, but what I'm just gonna do is run some RTV around the edges here and hope that fixes it. Only thing I could think of is when that plate was welded in there and I had to grind down the welds because it was so built up that maybe it warped it some. That's all I could think of, so I'll probably have to get another intake manifold or something. I'm not sure, but I think if I put RTV around here, it'll be fine. I don't think, and it shouldn't suck it in. I don't think it will, because that's plate on this side, you know, plated over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and run a bead of RTV around here, let it sit for a little bit, and then try and start it and see what happens. Alright, so I got RTV all around there, the front side of it, and towards the side, and all that as well. I'm gonna let that sit overnight, and then tomorrow after work I'll come back up here and stuff, since we're still ahead of video, or the video right now. So yeah, I'll do that tomorrow after work and everything, and then hopefully that fixes that revving issue. And that could be the cause also of why it won't rev past a certain RPM and all that stuff, because I was getting too much air, you know. So yeah, so see you guys tomorrow. Woo! People don't sleep on the Saturn. Alright, so we're back at the shop. As dark as it can be in this place. I hate the lighting in here, guys. I'm sorry. Get some lights on, try and help a little bit. So what we're gonna do now is just cure for a while. I'm gonna go ahead and start it up, see what it does. I got my laptop, we'll plug in the Honda and go through a few things on it and see if that fixes the problem. So hopefully it does. VTEC's connected. VTEC is enabled on the ECU in the Honda, so it should be all good, I'm hoping, you know, but we can only hope. So yeah, let's go ahead and start the car up. Hopefully it doesn't do all that revving stuff and it's idle smoothly. If it does, what I'm thinking about doing is taking the upper intake back off of it, check the gasket, if that gasket isn't blown out like the old one did, which right here, I already showed you it, how this one like broke right there. So if this one doesn't look like that, then I'm gonna put a thin layer of RTV on both sides of the gasket, put it back on. Hopefully that works. If not, then I might have to deck that surface, because I think what happened when they welded that plate in there and I had to grind it down, it kind of like has low spots in it. So if I can like deck that surface and stuff, make it flat, I should be able to fix the issue. So yeah, now we're just talking too much. Let's start this car. Alright, so it's still revving up and down. I don't know why. I mean, it's not leaking there anymore. I sprayed it with a brake cleaner, as you guys saw. It didn't jump down to RPMs like it would. So, yeah, honestly, I don't know what's going on with this thing. Everything is connected that needs to be connected. I believe I enabled the IAC on the ECU. So I'm going to connect the Honda real quick and check the log or whatever it's called, you know, and make sure that it is enabled. So I got Honda pulled up right here. Let me go ahead and go to, where is it at? Idle. Minimum disable IAC. So yeah, I'm gonna connect the Honda and enable all this and see if that would change everything. Look at that, guys. Ford is idling good right now. I'm happy with that. So, what are you doing? No, you were just idling good. Come on, why are you going up in RPM for? It's not rubbing up and down, but it's holding idle. I'm sure something in the tune needs to be messed with. Yeah, we're running 14, so, but it's idling. Oh, look, guys, it's starting to do it again. Not as bad, so we're making progress. It's running really lean, though. So I'm gonna drop the RPMs down. So I'm gonna set it to, it was at 900. I'm gonna set it to 850. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know about tuning or anything, but I'm trying to figure out what I can figure out the best that I can. And I wish I knew how to mess with like fuel tables and all that stuff, you know? But fuel trim, I don't know anything that's going on here, so all these are just numbers and stuff to me. I'm gonna do some research and figure it out, but we're making progress. This is better than it was, that's for sure. All right, so I pulled the car out the shop. As you can see, it's, I don't know if you can see on camera, but it's really smoky in here, and yeah, it stinks. So pull the car out and everything. The car got up to about 219, 220, and the fans aren't kicking on. I don't know why. They're plugged in and everything, and I know they worked before, so I don't know if some of this stuff here needs to be connected that goes to places or stuff like that. I thought this was mainly just lights and stuff. I'm not sure. So I got my test light out, and I'm just gonna go through this here and check all these here, make sure all the fuses and stuff are good, things like that, with my test light, and see if we got a blown fuse or something, or if a fuse is missing. I know I have the cover to this, so I don't know if it's somewhere in the car or whatnot, but I gotta look for it to tell me what fuse is for what, or I can just Google it, whichever works. But I want to get these fans working before we keep driving this car and stuff, because obviously we don't want to blow up the engine. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna work on right now. Alright guys, so I brought the car back in the shop. I checked all the fuses and stuff. We had one fuse that was blown, a 20 amp. I replaced it, still wasn't kicking the fans on. So I swapped these wires over. Maybe I plugged them in the wrong spot and stuff. I don't think that would matter. I know one's the engine, for the cooling fan for the engine, and one's for like the AC and stuff like that. Obviously we don't have AC in this car no more, so I don't know. I'm probably just gonna end up cutting these wires and splice all of them together, and then run a power to the battery just for now to get the fans to run, and then later on get it to a switch and stuff. But this radiator's leaving this car soon, and these fans and stuff, so it won't be a permanent thing. It'll just be to keep the car cool while we're messing with it and tuning it and stuff like that, you know. But yeah, it's idling better. It's not revving up as crazy like it used to be. So now it's idling around 1300. I'll come up to about 16 and come back down, but it's not surging anymore, which is good. We're making progress. I was trying to mess with the map a little bit for the fuel tables and stuff. I was on Google trying to Google how to do it and stuff, and Chris and Jason was helping me a little bit with it. Chris knows a lot more about this whole tuning stuff like that. Like, he's not a tuner or anything, but he knows his way around Honda pretty much, you know what I mean? So he's been helping me out with that. So guys, go check out Chris's channel. He's helped a little bit on this car, well, a lot, with a lot of things that I've been doing on it. He's been posting videos on his car, He's been posting like a video once a week or something like that. So go check him out, B2S. You can just click on at the end of the video on his little bubble there, and it'll take you to his channel. So I'm gonna end this one here, and later on Chris will probably come by and help mess with the Honda and stuff, so we can get that all tuned up and stuff, and we can figure out this issue and get into some boost. Before, we want to go past 3 grand. Now it's going to about 4. So I added a little more fuel, I think. I don't know what I was doing. I was just hitting the plus sign and stuff on the fuel map. Like, you click the highlighted area and then you add fuel, and stuff like that. But we're making progress, but I really got to get these fans working because the car got up to like 220 and that's way too hot. We don't want to blow this engine or blow the head gasket or anything like that, you know? So, yeah, I'm in this one here, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you guys are excited for the progress on this car and the work we're getting done on it and all that. As soon as we can figure out this problem with it, right back to the dyno we go, lay down some numbers and stuff. So, yeah, please like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that notification button so y'all get notified when we post. And we'll catch you on the next one. Peace!